Welcome back, guys. I have a very special video today. It's on my MontBlanc Meisterstuck Solitaire Duo in gold and black. This was recently featured in my London pen show haul video that I uploaded 2 weeks ago. And first and foremost, I have to say, made a bit of a mistake. I assumed that this was a 149 variant. A lot of people have said it's a 146, but I guess it's difficult to tell. I tried to look into it a lot more. It's more akin to a 146, to be fair. I was saying in the video that it was more like a 149. Very difficult to tell because the cap is quite hefty looking. It's quite deceptive. But putting that aside, this is still a fantastic writing instrument, and picked it up for a fantastic price at the pen show. So the thing that caught me is obviously the whole geometry aspect. So a lot of the solitaire Mont Blancs, you will find there's a geometry edition, and it doesn't need much saying. You can see how that light bounces off the individual triangles which make up squares in the cap. No mistaking it at how stunning this is and how beautiful that light reflects off of it. Of course, you got the MontBlanc logo at the finial, which I love, the clip as well, which is pretty, stiff, but gets the job done end of the day. I can't wait to be taking this around with me to events and clipping this on a suit, because it probably will catch a keen eye. Again, I just love how you've got the MontBlanc written all over here with the Meisterstuck. It's a fantastic, beautiful pen quality. So it takes just under 2 turns to take the cap off, and it posts really well. And again, just looking at that nib, I have this in medium. I've recently inked it up in MontBlanc's own burgundy red, but this is your classic nib. Okay, and again, you got the precious resin which translates across the section and all over the barrel. It's a piston filler, and what I like is the ring in the piston, which complements the cap. So it's got a nice uniform design. I typically will write with this posted, and it feels really good. A little bit of back weight, but I haven't got any complaints about it. It's just such a stunning pen, and it gives me a lot of joy writing with. The nib is definitely gold plate. It's not gold plate, it's fully gold. I believe it would be, can't really see it, but I think it's 18 karat, but correct me if I'm wrong. I just need to sort out the nib, to be honest, give it a bit of a wipe down. But in my previous video where I first showcased it, I had it inked up in Parker's black Quink. I just needed to try this fountain pen out, see if it was working. I had no idea what I was getting into when I got the pen. But recently I bought this burgundy red ink from MontBlanc. I just want to know, guys, do you guys always ink up your MontBlanc pens with MontBlanc ink? Because the first time I ever purchased a MontBlanc, I was told by the salesman at the boutique, always use MontBlanc quality ink, otherwise you might run into problems. I don't know how true that is, because that is supremely restrictive. They don't have a terrific amount of a range of colors from my understanding, but I thought I'd go for burgundy red, try something different. So we'll have a look at how that looks. So I'm just going to do some writing demonstrations and go through this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the way this light just reflects off this pen. It's incredible. It's absolutely stunning piece. So Now, I don't know if it's the official name, MontBlanc Solitaire Duo Black and Gold. I know that there's a silver and a blue version of the geometry. I've seen that at a boutique. Never seen this one before. I know it does exist. I've had a look at it online. But this is coupled with the MontBlanc Burgundy Red. Sometimes I feel a bit disappointed with the Burgundy Red ink. I was expecting a more thicker, fuller color, but it seems to be a bit diluted. But I feel like the reason it's been diluted might be because I had to flush out the black ink that I was using before, and then I gave it a couple of rounds of flushing it in through the piston and flushing it out until it was completely clear. And I then put in the Burgundy red ink, and I had to put 5-6 rounds of it because it was looking very tame and dilute. So I was expecting it to be a bit more of a thicker hue to this ink, but I think going forward, with a couple more refills, the ink color should show up a bit more. So I don't know if there's a little bit of water in there, but within the ink window, but who knows? It writes fantastic. I've got no complaints about that. I just wanted to show you the ink window. If I can get this to focus. It's got plenty of ink, but you've got this shutter design basically, where you can see how much ink there is left. As you can see, I'm completely silenced because of how enjoyable the writing experience is. It's perfect. The weight on this pen is just perfect. I mean, I don't want to sound like that meme, but there's really nothing bad to say about the writing experience. It's very smooth, very slick. The ink flow is fantastic. It glides across the paper. And that's irrespective of whether I use the Parker Quink ink or whether I use the MontBlanc's own proprietary ink. Just going to show you the wetness. So it's not bad. It's medium, I suppose. But I don't get a lot of feedback when I write with this pen, and I think that's great. It's a very, very smooth writing experience. I don't have a bad thing to say. This is easily one of my most favorite pens I've got now. But yeah, take home message is a MontBlanc. It's going to be the best thing that you will have in terms of a writing instrument. And just look at the way the light goes. I mean, it's mesmerizing. It's like a disco ball effect going on here. Like I said earlier on, a lot of people are saying, oh, it's not a 149, it's more of a 146. I don't care. It's a great pen. I'm probably going to expand on the 146, 149 Meisterstuck range because they have so many different variants of this incredible writing instrument. I already have one in ballpoint, which I'll be looking into soon, but you will never go wrong with this. And this can not only make a fantastic writing instrument for the professional workplace or for writing, journaling, taking notes, but it also makes a cool jewelry piece. So keep an eye out for my next video next month, because this is definitely going to feature again in my what I've got inked up in April, coming up soon. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you very much.